I will try to edit this video. So today we're gonna learn about text in League of Legends. Let me grab my note and this video is for seen on Discord. Now let's do a bit of theory first and then we're gonna go to practice. It's best for you practice with me with your phone with this video open and practice it on the computer. Let's do the boring stuff first. First is we usually analyze the text inside out, and you need to think the text is like a cake or some kind of food that have two things, that is the base and the topping on top. Usually the base is what you want to write, the typographies, the stroke and drop shadow depend on the style. The extra topping gonna be the texture, the perspective warp, tilting, and double stroke with different color. Each set of choice is gonna make a style. I'm gonna give you more example later on. So some style text is just not look good compared to other style text. Now let's grab some example. I have uploaded the font that I use 99% of the time. Just download it. I will put the link down on the description. Where is it? Okay, so we're gonna take example of two popular channels for today's video is from Midbeast and Cradle. For the typography first, I'm gonna put the notes around like here or here. Usually the editor of the channel, he or she gonna use a box layout. Here's what I mean. This is most popular type of text layout you could see. It's like a box here, and here also a box. Here is very obvious a box. It is also a box. That also a box. Some kind of special thumbnail doesn't have a box area like this one. Maybe in the future I'm gonna make the advanced text, but for now we're gonna stick with the basics. The square or the box layout here, also here, same for here. It's just a little special that get cropped out on this corner and this corner for symmetrical purpose. Here is also a box with the editor kind of perspective warp it like this way, and you can like literally see it from here and here. Let me zoom the edge for you to see more clearly. This video, this video, this one, they mostly in a box layout. Same with Cradle. Let me grab my sniping tool. Bam. And as you can see here, here's a box, here's a box, also a box, another box. Oops. Yeah. Sometimes I make mistake in the video, so you could like skip a bit. Here is a box, here also a box. Okay. Now you know we need to try to replicate the box as much as possible. Now for the text, they doesn't have a specific name for the style, but I call this text style from Cradle channel called tournament text. Usually his video covering tournament and just tournament in League of Legends. And for Midbeast, his text cover there are two type style of text. They have like the stroke and doesn't have stroke. We're gonna practice two of that for this video. And it is like the text style I usually go to either have a stroke or doesn't have a stroke. Copy link, paste it in here. We're gonna practice this one. Go to our Photoshop and from Cradles, let's see. The one doesn't have a stroke, but still look good. This one, few example, maybe 3 example, but for now, I think it's 2 is fine. I don't want the video for too long, and I also need to edit this. Making the video is super long, it's gonna strain my computer. Okay, same things, convert into small object as usual and rename it to reference. Okay, change my unique key to Vietnamese. While I editing, I'm gonna put a note. We're gonna make this simple one first. Let's go from the inside to the outside. Okay, so let's see. This doesn't have any special thing in inside. We're gonna go with the text first, and then layouts, and then the FX. That is the working process I usually do. First, we're gonna go with the text, or more simple term, what you type in or what text you put in the thumbnail. So there are Demacia. We're gonna change the color later. We have the shine, separate it, it's back, and it's best to separate all the text, not just write it all one line. For navigation purpose and edit apply effect purpose, debut game. Okay, so I'm gonna put text to be thicker. Oh, actually I need the NTF grant. I usually use bold. Okay, and same thing as this, NTF grant bold. We copy this, and you can skip this part a little bit section. Oops. Or when I edit, I'm gonna cut this to when I change all the text. Okay, so as you can see, the shine word and its back is thick. Also with the debut game, the damask up actually very thin. So let's change it to medium. Maybe you could change it thinner, but for now we're gonna keep it as medium. If you notice, it's actually from different fonts, but for the purpose of practice and for simplicity, I'm not sure what is the precise word. You don't need to do like exactly or precise the text. It just looks similar with proper properties. The texture and the layouts are on point, then your text gonna look good. Now let's change the color. We're gonna apply color white for all our text. Okay, Demacia cup and the debut game. For this word, we're gonna color select it. You should open your PC and practice with me. Now we need to rearrange the text similar to the reference. Let's see, the shine and its back is on the box layout that I just said in a couple minutes ago. Okay, notice the letter I is straight with the letter T on the body of the T, not the H. So we're gonna try to replicate it. Let's see, zoom it in, and okay. Let's check the K with the Y is like that. For best, you can create a shape or line either way to make sure they are Let's change it to black or different color to make sure all the text are aligned on the same vertical line like that, and the K is a bit bigger. Okay, next we're gonna notice the gap between the line here. He's bigger than me a bit, so let's use arrow key and move it. Now I'm gonna open my showing hotkey, and okay, it's up here. I'm gonna make a small note around here. I think we can delete this and zoom it back, or actually more space like that. Okay, now next, same thing with the debut game and the Marcia Cup. This text use italic, so let's change it both italic. Same with the Marcia Cup, medium italic, and then move it like that. Look at the P is kind of this long into the S. So here, okay, move it down. Use arrow key for precise navigation. Same with this. Take your time and okay. Now the letter T and the shine is the word the shine and the word is back is get stretched out. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's select the shine and back and stretch it out. Okay, usually they try to make a vertical box. As you can see here on the Midbeast thumbnail, it also, or the editor try to make the text more very vertical. Let me explain it by using a brush. Nope. Here, okay, so a new layer. They all try to make the vertical line all much longer than the horizontal line. As you can see here, this line is longer than this line. Same thing with this thumbnail. Let me pick different color. It's vertical. As you shift click, is way much longer than the horizontal. Okay. That is the text style usually that look good on League of Legends thumbnail specifically. Okay, let's move it up, and same here and same with here. Now let me move this to very big, and gonna lower the opacity like this. I'm gonna group all the text together and call it main text. Okay, let's see. So the vertical of the text are way much bigger. Let's try to do it like that, holding shift or changing the text layer. And okay. This word also very long. Sometimes you need to practice by replicate it first, and then you can like cook it yourself later on. Nice. Okay, so what are you mixing here? This word, you just like flip it 90 degree, like Ctrl T and holding shift and do like that and type it in. That is like very simple. No need to a tutorial. Now let's increase the size. Okay, so he had a texture noise here. The way you do it is you use the filter and noise and add noise, but you need to group this into a small object and then it, and after that the Photoshop, you'll be able to apply all the effects, noise, add noise, play around with the slider. I think around this is cool. As you can see here, it's similar, not exactly 100%, just similar is okay. Like that. And he also have this kind of graphic. This one, you either go on internet and grab one, but for me, I have a drawing skill, and I also suggest you try drawing a bit, just simple drawing by using a brush. Okay, let's first choosing our brush. It's gonna have some sort of texture with this work fine. So we draw it and we also apply the noise texture. Oh, actually, it's best you go into the main text layer and expand the small object. Okay, step by step first. I'm gonna expand the small object layer by image, canvas size. Let's make it 1000 by 1000. Next, I'm gonna change the background, create a new layer, change the background into black for easier time for seeing. Okay, next I'm gonna create a new layer for drawing. Let's see our reference. It is circle. Okay, so it's best you use your sniping tool. Snipe it, go into small object type, paste it in, make it smaller, put it at the corner. Okay, we're gonna pick this color and create a new layer for drawing. The shine is back. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna use the eraser tool to erase all the unnecessary and refine the text. Make it bigger and sharp. You could also use wrong layer. You could also use the lasso tool, or if you have better yet, you have a tablet. Okay, let me actually try to figure this out. I'm currently using my mouse to paint, so or you can like use another graphic I wish. So it's underneath the S, so we could just keep this. Okay, and do this and this. Oh, it's actually under layer. So right. So this part we're gonna. Okay, so first you need to establish the main aesthetic of the graphic effects. So the thin here and thin on the top and thin near the end. Okay, let's actually do it. That, and it should be sharp. Okay. If you make mistake, just Ctrl Z it. Okay. Oh, it's actually moving up here, so Ctrl D and spin it like this. Kind of like the ways, like maybe here. Yeah, maybe here. And this curve actually very thin, so let's do it thinner here, and maybe move it in a bit. It doesn't touch the build game, so move it up a bit. Right. I still doesn't like this part. When you like do more of the text, you're gonna know which brush to text, or just download a custom brush or search for the term like circle ring, FX graphic. I just wanna like to draw, but you can search with. Okay, now we're gonna make the icon like 1.0 or something like that. Drag it down all the way down here and make a duplicate. We're gonna do this part first. So this part is above the design layer. Okay, wait here. Let's move it like that and create a mask layer. Now I'm not gonna paint this part like that. Okay, next, this is above. Oh, I mean, like, just delete the part of the letter K. Let's see if I can do it. Move it on up on the letter K and just delete. Oh, nope. Like that. Let's see here, on top and above the letter T and letter H. All right, the T and letter H. Okay, and after that, we're gonna hide the reference. We're gonna hide the black background and click Ctrl S. And pretty much it's done. You can like drop a shadow. Ooh, wrong layer. Like that. Just play around with the slider and change it with the preference. It doesn't have any specific formula when you drop a shadow. I kind of like this shadow. And maybe you could drop a, I don't know. So just this video just focus on the text. We literally done for the text. Like the background, the subject, and the visual enhancement is gonna for the future videos. I wanna save the file back to you. Pretty much now we just done the text. This is the simplest form of text. Let me repeat myself. It's called tournament text style. Okay, now next, the second style that I usually use is Midbeast text style. This reference here. And for now, just hide this. I'm gonna be the first example. Okay, now for this one, very similar thing. You type thing in first, you make a stroke, and then, oh, actually not that. You make the text first with the horizontal and vertical, and then you add the black stroke. And what else? Oh, you do this glitch effects also, and add a wraps of undying. Okay, let me do it. You should do it with me. Let me do it for you, and you also should follow me to recreate this. Let's type in time and then separate down flat. Oh, someone on Discord. Actually, on my Discord. Let me exit my Discord. You know what? I'm just lazy. Because go back to video. Elite 5000 and W Max. Okay, I don't play Vladimir, but 5000. Oops. Hold shift to make it 90 degree. Control T and hold shift and bam. Let me make it smaller for you, easier to see. And W Max. Okay. Select one layer and call it W Max. Control T, flip it like this. Now, the tank flat also stretched vertical very long, and the letter V is aligned with the body of the letter T, not the H. I will trust you. You're gonna understand what I mean. And make it smaller like that. Here, select both of the text layer and stretch it up. Elite 5000, make it smaller around here. He actually could put at the bottom here, or maybe even like this. Actually, I'm gonna put some sauce in and put the text layer like that. For this weird angle, you're gonna take a bit extra time to hang it. Ooh, I kinda like the text look. Nice. And W max. You can go like this or maybe like that on weird angle. Actually, I will go with the original because put it on 0. You can change it on here. Make it more in. Maybe it is more separate out. Okay. Let's compare to our reference. Similar. Okay. So again, we are creating the base first. It include what to type in, the general layouts, and the broader main effects. Let's group this and then call the main text again. Now for the stroke, I always and recommend use one method only, that is create a duplicate version of the main text by pressing Ctrl G and drag it down. After that, right click, convert to shape. Next, click on this tool right here for shape navigation. You're gonna add a black stroke or different color. Usually, I'm not recommending pick full black color, increase the size a bit. Then on this type, change the align into outside. Increase more a bit like that. Okay, let me actually change it into dark green. Wrong button, just press Ctrl Z. Okay, let's see. Here and here and here and greenish, dark greenish. Okay, like more green here. Yeah, nice. Now for this odd gap and this and maybe this, we're gonna group this into a merge layer. Rasterize this first, right click. Okay, let me repeat myself. Right click first, rasterize layer, and then merge it together. Now it's become a rasterized layer. If you don't know what is that, you should search YouTube for it. We're gonna use a rectangle or lasso tool. I usually use lasso tool as crop this like that and that, and press Command X. Look very really clean, right? Same thing with this part. Oh, this part actually hard. Let's see, how can I like here. Maybe based on my experience, I know how to like do these weird angles. Oh, I kind of want to make select it, and then you can grab a brush, pick the color and paint. Ctrl D for deselect, and same here. Okay. Okay, change the color. Let's see, green, so green. Very simple step. Next, we let's see if he has a texture. So he doesn't have a texture. Okay. Oh, we have the graphs of undying thing. Let's grab it on internet search for grabs of undying LLPNG. Remember to save this onto your computer folder for later use. Nope, maybe this. Let's see. Can I download it? Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna cut this section when I grab the grabs undying and go back to you later. Oh wait, I doesn't need to cut it. Here's it. And open link in new type. Oh no, image. And save image at grabs of undying. It's like the WebP file, so remember to change it WebP to PNG. This part I'm not gonna cut it because this is a process I'm been into a lot, and you should know how long it takes. And then I'm gonna go to file, open this one, Control A, Control C, go back, Control V, convert it into small object, and like that, put around here. It's kind of look transparent. You can duplicate it to do it more visible. Drag it. Oh, not drag it down. It actually. Okay, this part is for the visual enhancement videos, because that part of the thumbnail is very hard. But let's see what I can do. Let me think a bit. Okay, so the way he do it is he use the lasso tool or any of the lasso tool and trace all the finger of the grabs. Let me actually do it. Nope. And here, separate it out. And here, for the fast purpose, I'm gonna fast click it. You don't need to do it too precise. Again, if you don't know what is lasso to it, you probably need to checking out the YouTube video and find out more on how it works and what is it in Photoshop. I'm taking my time. Here. Okay, and doing like that and press Ctrl J. Not Ctrl J, actually like that, and try to put this, and we're gonna can like masking this, I think, and Ctrl I. Hey, oh, this part we actually can paint it. Let me actually, oops, that maybe it's delete this. Also draw with shadow in. Actually, we can draw a shadow in. Let's see if I can do it. Make a brush smaller, more softer, and pick color black and make it into hotline or overlay. Huh. Okay, maybe I should make it into object first, or maybe I could just do a drop shadow. Okay, it doesn't work because the way PNG you know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna explain more of this in the visual enhancement video. But for now, this is just look good enough, and you can use this to send it to your client. Just trust my eye, okay? Now what else? Oh, tilting, right? Gonna make this. Oh, oops! Gonna group all of the text into a small object, and then Control T holding your control and just tilt it like that a bit and tilt back a bit. So the Elite 5000 and W Max is actually look very flat, so we need to stretch it down. Go back into our text and stretch it down. Oh, so we have also this problem. Okay, I see. So this is kind of one of my mistake here because I don't make it stretch it down at first and then make the stroke. To do the stroke again, you need to recreate it from the beginning. Let me think. Should I do it? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna recreate the stroke for you for practicing purpose. If you make mistake, just redo it. Nothing too crazy or like I'm not sure what is the word, but okay, let's create back the stroke with the text that stretching down. Again, create a new layer for the background for easier time to see. Make it lower that, and same thing with this, like that, and spin it a bit. That, move it out. Hide this first, save this, go back to compare the main text. Okay, I like it. Let's go on our text again and select 4 of the text, Ctrl J to duplicate it, drag it down, convert it to shape, go to this tool, shape tool, and go to stroke, add the black stroke, increase the size, change the align to outside. It's really fast when you get a hang of it. Hide this part, and it's a bit too much. Let's reduce it. I think it's look great, and make this rasterized layer and group it, merge layer, and then use a brush tool, click on this, paint over here, use the lasso tool and try to crop all the weird angle out like that. Like that, and just click save, go back to my main text, and bam. Now for here you can see it's a bit glowing, same as here. Now this is for the topping part. We already established the base text. We need to create, for the lighting effects, we need to create a new layer. Go make it to overlay, make a brush, make it bigger and very soft. You can change it on here or holding your Control and Alt key on the keyboard and just drag it, drag your mouse up and down, and or up and down for the softness, right to left for the size. Okay, click the highlight color and paint it. You can see here it's kind of glowing. Just tap it and then you make a clipping mask. It's already glowing. Now for the glitch effects, you go back into our main text, small object, for the tangle to make a copy of it. Double click for layer style, turn off the R and the green channel. For this thing, I'm gonna turn off the red. After that, I'm gonna use the arrow key. As you can see, it's actually green here. Same thing with the black. make a duplicate, turn off the green, and it's gonna look purple. Maybe you can like color overlay it into red, but I just usually use the blending option here and just turn off the channel. That is the quickest way I create the glitch effect. And bam, as you can see here, it very looks similar. Maybe add a drop shadow for the whole total text. Not so much with the grass of undying, you need to separate it out. Let's see. So we are not gonna drop a shadow for the main text here. Instead, we're gonna go into the source object and drop shadow of this part. Press OK. Actually, move all of this above. Control A, Control C, Control Shift and click, and you can move up. Because the shadow on the bottom actually get crop out a bit, make it smaller just for sure. Control S, Control save it, and we already done the text. That is for the video. Again, just write and repeat. Find the thumbnail that you have your favorite text. Try to recreate it from inside out. Establish the base first. What word to write? The main outline, the main composition, the box one, the box layout that I talked, and then add all the topping, the lighting, the visual enhancement, the drawing, the texture, drop shadow, etc. Basically, it's same thing. The more you do it, your faster and better you get. That is video today. I'm too super tired now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the future. If you have any question, just write a comment, okay?